Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm D Love. My channel's D Love. I'm gonna jump right in and use this tarot ceremonial magic this morning. Excuse me. We'll just do our significator from. Whoop, this jumped out. So we're gonna use the Lovers as the heart of the matter. I do feel like shuffling a little bit more though. That literally popped out. I see this is choice as a coming to an understanding of when there's two, there's automatically a third thing that begins. Sometimes it's scant and it's like aether in nature and just kind of dissolves into everything, either for good or ill, or in between somewhere, neutrality. But it's to me, there's always a choice, and it seems it shows itself in my life, and I must assume in others also, because if it does in mine, there's some things that if they're a tarot card, they're here. More deeply, it's the alchemical wedding. It's the wedding manifested here on this earth. The joining of two and then three coming into it. It's the bridal chamber within. It's and this, I love how the wings wrap around in protection. A wholeness and a fullness. There are two wings. You can see there. I need to look in that further. Okay, what's the crossing energy on this? So crossing energy. This material happiness, the Nine of Cups. It's Jupiter in Pisces. The dates on this is March 1st through March 10th. So actually this time period itself is coming up soon. I mean, there's going to be happiness abound. And let's remember that spring is coming. Okay. Our crowning energy of this reads the Fool. And for me, this is that primal feeling of just when I feel like just jump. It has been a crowning force in my own life throughout my life. It's kind of been the ruling factor. I would generally wait, although impatiently sometimes, until I had this feeling of jump, just absolutely go for it. I love this sphere. I love this Fool. The all-encompassing nothing. N-A-U-G-H-T. That's a powerful word for zero. It can be used interchangeably to really specifically say that you mean zero instead of N-O-T, which generally means negative, going in the other direction from zero. So our crowning energy is is really go for it. Go. We're on go. Okay, our grounding energy. Wow. Is that Nine of Swords. I think we're all feeling a little despair and cruelty. And I think the whole world is facing this at this point. Let me look at the dates on this card. I gotta look at it in the light. Turn that up a little tiny bit. Yeah, this is a card of Gemini. June 14th and early Cancer, I think. June 14th through June. Dang, I thought this was going to help me. Through June 20th. So right on the cusp of Cancer. It's Mars and Gemini. So that's hard. That's tough. This is really a tough placement to be born in. Two of my dearest loved ones are born in this placement. And that it's a difficult placement to really understand that basement of life. And that the cruelest of the cruel. So, but yet that's our grounding energy. And again, it's a card in the tarot. So it's something that we all share, is a despair and cruelty. And I would ask, where are we in that? Let's see what's going into this energy of choice. Where are we coming from with this? And literally, we've been coming out of this energy. And this was last month, and it was heightened, and it seemed to hold on for a while. And that's Venus in Aquarius. And it's January 20th through January 29th is on the Great Wheel. And it's called Defeat in the tarot of, in Milo Duquette's tarot of ceremonial magic that I'm using. It's called Defeat. And to be born into that win, lose, or freaking die mentality, win, lose, or draw. I mean, to see draw as flying your car off a cliff. I mean, which many of my people in my world contemplate, is those are some deep feelings. Okay, let's see where we're coming. Where is our choice leading us? The Prince of Wands. This is a late Cancer. I can't, it's 20 degrees Cancer to 20 degrees Leo. And July 12th through August 13th is where it is on the wheel. And this is a very fiery Prince energy. It's fueled by just atmosphere, fueled by fiery air. It's like you can feel the heat, and it's very pertinent. Yet in the Cancer position, it's placed in water, which leads to a steamier. And in the Leo position, of course, there's more fire. And then everyone has their own placements. But that's where it's leading us, into that energy, according to dignity and placement. We're unstable right now. I'd say it's a time to just find a good center point and rest there. Would be, and take some accountability for not only your thoughts, what comes out of your mouth, that center sword that comes out, and for the action it leads to. And often it's futile. I love that Lon Milo DuQuette calls it unstable effort. And it's Luna in Aquarius. The dates, we're in it right now, aren't we? No, we just came out of it. February 9th through February 18th. But we're still feeling that energy. Sometimes, you know, as a community, it's going to be the center that we all seek to go to. So timing's going to be that. Timing's fluid. So I'm not surprised we're at this time because, and it's cold. It's cold for a lot of us. It was warm for me the last couple of days, and now it's cold again, but it's going to get warm again. Okay. Our like weather ourselves that we walk around with and spread. I'm going to move this down a little, actually. I have this new little camera stand. I hope it's doing well. I hope my aim is, and I'm centered and all that. Our internal and external weather. Oh, good. It's earthly power. It's the Four of Pentacles, and it's Soul in Capricorn. January 10th through January 19th. So it's a stability. It's the sun and the goat. And there's a stability there. They're shining the light on things. And so we see a lot of things. We see different people, their walls and their cornerstones are different. And where they build is different. What they choose. Some people want to build on the sand. They pay a freak load of money to build on the sand. And, you know, it's there's cost to where we choose to put roots down. And there's tolls for where we choose to plug in our society. Although, I mean, we can walk away. We have the power to walk away. It's another thing, earthly power. Let's really take a look at that. What we fear most, and yet what we really want most, is to go to source within. And to, in that darkness, a question that I have because of something that I desire greatly is where to find pure sound. Because it's an ingredient for something that I want to do. A pure sound source. And I put out the question, and it seems to be in complete solid darkness and silence. So like Helen Keller had it. But then we go within so that we can spread it without. So the Hermit, another 9. We have another 9. What's going to be the outcome on all of this? Earth of Earth, the Princess. The Princess of Discs. The Tigress. What are we doing? What are we doing to ensure her safety? Is what I would ask. Their safety. I mean, this could just as easily, we call her a princess, but actually, I like cards that label this energy, the throne of the disc, the seat of the disc. I like to think of that as child, genderless. Our advice on the bottom of the deck, is the devil. So be willing to slide across that sword. Be willing to go talk to him. And I mean, in the utmost circular way and with the utmost respect. Understanding dignities are different, and reflections of dignities can sometimes be distorted. So for me, when I'm at my best, facing this energy, seeing this energy, going to this energy, being this energy, is when I embody it. He's heavily left-breasted. Or maybe that's a distortion. Okay, this is our advice. So I would say I slide on the pole. I'm going to quickly pull my Gurdjieff book, The Fourth Way. And, excuse me, we're going to go here to, we're going to go back and read. Question: the magnetic center of different people may be attracted by different ideas. Is the starting point connected with that? Answer: yes, it may be very different, but in relation to this system, there must be a certain similarity of magnetic centers so that people can work together. So this is something we were discussing yesterday, is that there's different points of magnetic centers. It's like receptors. I think of cannabinoid receptors a lot, and so there's different plugins because so many of our forward discs are different. Basically, we all have different magnetic centers. Is my understanding of this. I'll read on and let Gurdjieff speak for himself. So that people can work together, because in a certain period, class, and education, people have more or less the same material. So we're working with the same material, but it may just be a matter of an adjustment, or it may just be a matter of it doesn't fit. We may have a different internal geometry that doesn't quite fit together. Although generally you can find a way to still have that perspective and bring it within, even if it's just a small amount. I have found from my experience. Does the fourth way embrace the three other ways? No. Answer: no. Gurdjieff said no. He said no, 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 no. This is a wrong description, because the fourth way does not have many of the things which enter into the first three ways, and it has many other things that do not enter into the three ways. It's its own way. The idea of the fourth way is that it discards from the three ways all that is unnecessary in them. Because besides the necessary things, the three ways have other things which have remained there purely through tradition, imitation, and so on. In the fourth way, all the sides that can develop at the same time. There's equal development in the fourth way. That's fascinating. And this makes it different from other ways where you first develop one side and then you go back and develop another, then again go back and develop a third side. In the fourth way, all the four centers must be, this is my four way, Must be. I lost my. Excuse me just a second. I need to take a drink anyway. I'm going to finish just one little. I'm getting over something that I am seriously getting. I'm almost over it. And oregano oil. I did oregano oil and a little bit of some kind of good nasal spray. That the pharmacist said, you better be careful of this. And I have been. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here I am. In the fourth way, all the four centers must be more or less alive on the surface, open to receive impressions. Otherwise, long preliminary work to open them is necessary before one can begin. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to pick up there next read. Thank you so much for coming into my space. I appreciate you. I just am so happy to be doing my channel, and happy and grateful for anyone who watches it. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.